Today on the channel, Revenge of the Sith, Aayla Secura. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxings in 2021. And today we got something special. The first time ever opening up a Revenge of the Sith figure. So I haven't done this yet, so this will be a first time. And we got the holographic craze continuing. We're opening up holographic figures this week, it seems like, and that's where we're going with Aayla Secura. I probably butchered that name, but what are you going to do? It happens from time to time. But remember, for all your Aayla Secura needs and your modern day Star Wars needs and everything else under the sun, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So we're going to do it like we normally do. We're going to take a look at the packaging, talk about it, unbox it, talk about it, maybe a see you later or two, and some commentary around it. So we'll see what we got here. But Revenge of the Sith, very interesting packaging in the 3 and 3/4 line. I remember seeing this, but I've never bought these figures. But you guys know that follow my videos. I had a massive Star Wars haul. I bought like 1,000 figures in 1 week. And we went through, we did a weekly purchases where we just flung them. There was more see you laters than any video in the history of YouTube in that video. So go back and check that one out. That's one you don't want to miss. But that was part of it. This one was part of that. And the whole Revenge of the Sith collection, the whole complete series was in there. I was only missing one figure, and I later picked that up in a different weekly purchase. So I have this whole complete line still to unbox on the channel. So we got our work cut out for us. But I figured, you know, May the 4th is this week. I may as well make it Star Wars week. It's really the year of Star Wars on the channels. We're unboxing something every single day. I figured this week maybe we'll just open up all the holographic figures out there. They made tons of them. Very weird, gimmicky, but I know why they did it, because they're getting the most out of some of these molds is what they're doing. Very smart, very smart. This one is just in the regular line, where a lot of the holographic ones I've noticed have been Toys R Us exclusives or exclusive somewhere else. This one was straight up in the regular line, so very interesting. This is number 67, the 67th figure in this line. I'm not sure how many figures are actually in the line. There's at least 68. It shows on the back here. There's some cool Wookiees back here. But anyways, here's the front of the package. Revenge of the Sith. It's kind of got that lava going on back there, as we know what that's about if you watch the movie. You got the Darth Vader helmet. Of course, you got the figure in there, and then that Star Wars logo, and the name down there below. So there she is, looking all holographic on the side there. Deep, deep Jedi cut here. I don't know if this is anybody's top 10 favorite Jedi, but maybe it is. Maybe you got a fondness for her. I don't necessarily, but maybe somebody does, and somebody can let me know in the comments if you really do. So you got the list down there on the side. You got they're promoting other figures in the line, which is very smart. Star Wars logo up top, a little holographic glamour shot up top. Got a picture of the figure there in the side in yellow, and we got the smallest of blurbs. So we'll see what that blurb says. You know I love a good blurb. Maybe it'll keep us in the secret here. Aayla Secura is an empathetic and highly intelligent Jedi Knight with impressive fighting skills. During the Clone Wars, she led a battalion of clone troopers against the Separatist forces on the planet Felucia. So there she is. She's a, what did it say? Highly intelligent Jedi with impressive fighting skills. Now, doesn't every Jedi have impressive fighting skills? Don't they all fight? I mean, that's why they're Jedis. They're all trained to do that. It always goes back to G.I. Joe with me a lot. Remember Lifeline and G.I. Joe? He drove me nuts because, you know what? He wouldn't put up a gun. His buddies were getting just the snot kicked out of him. You think he'd, like, shoot a gun at some of those Cobra guys or shoot a warning shot in the air? Nope, he doesn't believe in violence, any of that kind of stuff. He's a total pacifist. Kick him off the Joe team. Bring Doc back. Get Lifeline out of there. He doesn't belong. If you're not ready to help your G.I. Joe brothers, get out of here, Lifeline. I don't care if Lift Ticket and those guys are your buddies with you. Wetsuit and Leatherneck, they seem to put up with him. I don't understand it. I've always hated Lifeline. We'll get into that in another video one of these days. Once they come out with the G.I. Joe Classified Lifeline, it'll be an interesting day on the channel, that's for sure. Mark my words. But it goes back to, why would you bring him in if he can't give anything besides medical stuff? There's medical people everywhere. Get one that'll help out with a gun every once in a while. There's enough medical guys in the Army that are willing to fight along with the crew, but they're a specialty medical guy. It's kind of like her. Why would she be in the group of the Jedi if she couldn't fight? Has there ever been a Jedi that won't fight? I don't think there has, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, by all means. Anyways, some cool figures on the back here. The Wookiee Commando and the Wookiee Heavy Gunner really catch my eye. You guys know I love Kashyyyk this time of year. I love me some Wookiees. And this cat Cat Min looks pretty interesting too. So we're going to have a lot of interesting figures to unbox one of these days on the channel. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following along. You don't want to miss any of these Revenge of the Sith. I'm sure we'll probably do Revenge of the Sith month, where we just unbox Revenge of the Sith figures for the whole month. I'm sure that'll be the plan one of these days. All right. I've never unboxed one, so I'm just going to go. Oof, rookie. This is when you know you're a rookie unboxing things, because you don't pull it all the way off. I mean, that's just embarrassing. How many figures do you think I've unboxed in my entire life? I mean, that would be something. I could be in the Guinness Book of World Records for most figures unboxed in my entire life. Take my whole collection. Take my childhood collection that I sold. Bought a lot of those back by now. And then take all the stuff I've opened for my kids over the years. I mean, who's unboxed more toys than me? I don't know. Got the old trusty figure knife. The old fig cutter. Look at that bad boy. Sent to me by a good friend of the channel, my old buddy Sam Bro. He said, you need a special razor blade, and that's what it is. It's for times like these. So Sam Bro, thank you very much. Keeping me in business. All right, can I get this out? I don't like this packaging, too. We talked about it a little bit, but I don't like it. It doesn't catch my eye. I see what they're trying to do. You got Darth Vader there. You got the lava. I understand it, but I just don't like the stance of the package. And then I have the figure protectors. Like, the whole set I bought had the figure protectors for these. Seems like a great idea, right? Well, the figure protectors only work for this style of packaging, so they're basically useless. I'm not keeping any of these, so I'm probably going to have to sell all these Revenge of the Sith packaging one day. Uh-oh. We got something in here. Hold on. See you later. Get out of here. You guys know I love this, though. I love things like this. Promotions here, Force Battlers, it's all little kid toys here. Yeah, we got a few things on here. We got Boga with Obi-Wan Kenobi. I still need to get that, but they're promoting. You got to appreciate the promotion. I love it. See you later. We need more of that in all figure lines. There it is. There she is, looking only like she can look in the holographic world. Comes with a base, which is basically a display stand, so I like that. And gosh, we got more twist ties. We got to lock these little 3 3/4 figures in. We can't have them going anywhere. It's obvious. There we go. Got her out. Got to get the lightsaber. Got to get the base. Come on. Jeez, see you later. Up high. Hit the ceiling. It's all right. It's all right. It's my ceiling. I'll fix it. All right, so she's got a cool little base with her. I'm all right with that. Holographic. It's funny, it's all about the holograms here, apparently. I don't know. What do you do with these hologram things? I mean, I can't imagine as a kid. I was a kid that had a pretty good imagination with my toys playing and all that kind of stuff. I just don't know if I would want this. This would be a deep cut. This would be one of those ones where you go to the store with your dad and he goes, okay, you can get one figure. And you go to some off-the-road Kmart. Some Kmart that's in the middle of nowhere. You're over there and they have nothing. The aisles look like they look now for the most part. We always fantasize about the 80s and 90s, just toys everywhere. Well, there was stores like that. But then there was off-the-road Kmarts and your Ventures and Pomidas and Ben Franklin's in the middle of nowhere when that was a thing. And these stores would have nothing. You'd walk in, there'd be 2 old figures hanging on the peg, and you say, what the heck, what is going on here? And Dad said you could get one thing, so you're not going to leave without something. It's not like you say, hey, Dad, how about this? When we get back to town, the next time we're at Toys R Us, maybe I could get 2 figures that time? No, your little kid mind does not work that way. It should, but it doesn't. My mind doesn't work that way right now. My kids don't either, so it's hereditary at this point. But I wouldn't. I'd say, I got to find something. So then you'd look. You'd say, okay, I have every Star Wars figure here or whatever. Every Ghostbuster figure. I have them all. What am I going to do? Okay, I'm moving down. So I would always start with G.I. Joe and wrestling. Okay, I got all those. I'm good. All right, now let's see what Star Wars has, or let's see what Ghostbusters has. I'd work my way down. That's how I would always do it, and I'm sure you guys did it in your mind that way as well. But then you get there, you'd be like, well, I got to get something. I can't. And your dad's like, Kyle, you don't need anything. There's nothing here that screams. And you're right. It's nothing that's like, I got to have this. And then you see her just sitting there, Miss Secura, just sitting there. You're like, I don't really want this, but I could get something. Something's better than nothing. And then this is how you end up with a toy like this. Long story short, that's how you end up with one of these guys coming to your house. And that's kind of like what happens to me here. You buy a big lot of a whole collection and you get her included. I know, very weak knees. Like, what is this? Like, I guess if you're a hologram, your knees bend different ways. What is going on here? Look at this. It's like she's got that Chris Weidman. You guys watch UFC 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago? She's got a little Chris Weidman there, unfortunately. And Anderson Silva, he had the same thing. But the knees, look, they bend totally forward. It's like, what is this? The articulation on this is suspect at best here. Your elbows do not move. I don't know. Not for me. I'd be very disappointed if I paid for this. And this would be one of those times where I talk about, hey, Dad, okay, you get this. I picked this. I'm opening it up, playing with it in the car ride home. And then I'm like, gosh, why did I buy this? What was I thinking? You know, I should have saved my money. I could have told Dad, hey, I'll get 2 next time. He would have been fine with that. And that's what this would be. This would be disappointment. I'd say, Dad, I'm just really disappointed in this. I don't like this as much as I thought I would. She won't even stand on her base. Why does she have pegs in her feet and holes for her to stand if she won't even stand up in it? Hot garbage, guys. Hot holographic garbage. I'm just not sold on these holographic figures. It's too gimmicky for me. It's really a deep cash grab. And this does absolutely nothing for me. I can't even think where I'm going to display this. I have no attachment to this character. No real hardcore attachment to this line outside of a few ones. Those Wookiees, I'm looking at you. Kashyyyk, beautiful this time of year. But this one is what it is. This is the deepest of deep cuts. Even her regular character, non-holographic, is a deep cut. So this is next level deep cut. Don't recommend you buy this one. Save your $5.50. Buy a couple of candy bars and maybe a nice big water at your local gas station instead. That's my deal of the day. That's my decision. That's my verdict. Judge Busey has spoken, and so has Kyle. So there it is. Give me your comments, if any. Do you have any comments on this figure? If you do, put them down below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're coming out with new videos every single day, as you guys know by now. So make sure you're subscribed, notification bell on. And, yeah, for the holographic princess, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.